Hey guys, real quick, the Sith Triumvirate raid in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes came out yesterday, and our guild got to Phase 2 against Darth Sion. And there's a little tutorial at the beginning, but it didn't explain the mechanics in a way that I understood it, so I had spent some time, figured it out, and basically I'm just going to make this video real quick to explain it. But essentially what happens is when you're fighting against Darth Sion, your characters are going to receive a buff/debuff, which is the little red skull icon called Cycle of Pain, and you get that anytime there's a percentage chance anytime you damage an enemy, or when Sion attacks you. Now this little debuff/buff basically gives your character 20% offense per stack, so it is a good thing that's stacking up. It's buffing up your characters. And then on the 5th stack of Cycle of Pain, it turns into Cycle of Suffering, which is the cracked red skull icon, and that gives your character plus 150% offense. Now, what I interpreted incorrectly was that, first of all, I was under the impression that when you had this Cycle of Pain or Cycle of Suffering, that the individual character that had that was going to take additional damage. Because that's kind of what it makes it sound like in the tutorial. However, from what I can tell, what actually happens is that for each instance of Cycle of Pain in the battle, Sion is going to gain 5% offense, and then for each instance of Cycle of Suffering, he's going to gain 50% offense. So you can see in the screenshot that I have right here on the screen, basically Leia and Acolyte have Cycle of Suffering, which is 5 stacks of pain, and so they're going to receive plus 150% offense for themselves, and then Sion is going to receive plus 50% offense for each of them having that as well. So basically Sion deals more damage, however your characters do not, the characters do not receive additional damage, which is what I was under the impression of. So there is a cleanse ability called Soothe where you can cleanse off this skull, but from what I've found, the best strategy to getting high damage amounts is to actually leave your stacks on your damage dealing characters and then cleanse the stacks from your tanks, so that you're still able to tank against Sion but deal plenty of damage there. And it also helps if you utilize characters which can stealth. That's why I used Leia and Acolyte in the Nucci's team there at the start. But there's plenty of teams that seem to be working pretty good. You know, Rebels works pretty good. I've seen a lot of Jedi TradeMark teams that work good. I'm sure there's plenty of teams that are going to be discovered, but I just thought I'd make this quick video to help people understand the mechanics a bit more, since I didn't fully understand them. Anyways guys, thanks. Peace.
What?